Hello, and welcome to the Cozy Cabin, a series of long-form playthroughs designed as a sleep aid. Feel free to doze off or zone out as you play this in the background. My name is Casey, and this is Moonstone Island. A game about capturing monsters, talking with villagers, and building a deck for card-based combat. Wakey wakey, sleepy bones. I know it's your last day at home, but that doesn't mean you can skip your chores. Come over here and give your old man a hand. So, first off, these crops need harvesting. You could be in for a very long journey out there. After all, you get to decide which island you choose to become your new home. I don't want you leaving home empty-handed and hungry. Right then. Roll up your sleeves. Let's get these crops harvested. Oh, and could you also grab the lily pad on the shore too? So as far as I understand, this game is very Stardew, very Fields of Mystria, but then it also has Pokemon-esque elements to it as well. Let's go over the basics again. Lesson 1, useful plants. Remember what I taught you. Flax is good for taming spirits. That's the one that looks like the little purple flowers. Stone fruit, this big round lad, is best for restoring stamina. And lily pads have healing properties. They taste awful though. All of these plants are spring crops, so keep an eye out for useful plants in other seasons. Job. Lesson 2, harvesting seeds. You'll need seeds to grow more of the same plant. If you want to get seeds, you have to cut down the plant. Use your scythe to harvest seeds from any plant, even wild ones. Come over here and harvest the seeds in this plot. Okay, so I have, oh, there's like a tool wheel. That's convenient instead of having to take up separate inventory slots. If I press the, oh, so I just have to press it. I don't have to press and hold. Oh, I guess I have to hold it a second to get it open. And then I can hit. All right, nicely done. Now take this hoe and use it to dig a hole. When you've dug a hole, you can plant those seeds inside it. You can also use the holes that are already here if you don't want to make new ones, I suppose. Okay, so I can kind of determine where I'm placing my thing with the mouse. The angling is a little bit off. There we go. I wonder if I'm on an inventory slot, so can I just not get the one that's directly beneath me here? Boop, boop, boop. There we go. Perfect. Now, once these seeds are planted, you have to tend to them to help them grow. Here, take this watering can and give those seeds a drink. Yes, so if I just tap Q, I instantly fly over to the inventory slot that I'm currently, or the tool that I currently have equipped. That's really useful, actually, because then I don't have to, like, constantly be looking for my tool. I could be, you know, all the way over here on this inventory slot. Just tap Q, and I've already got my tool out again. I wonder if there's a... Oh, can I... Okay, so there's no quick way to change tools. You have to open up the tool wheel and go through here. At least that's what I've seen so far. But you can put any tool that you have at any point in the wheel. Beautifully done. Lesson 3. Growing plants. Remember, crops need to be watered every day. If not, they'll wither and die, and you lose all your hard work. Of course, you can always hope for a rainy day to do the job for you. But stay there a tick. There's something else I want you to have. You see, I've been raising 3 spirits in secret. They still need plenty more training, but they'll be strong enough to keep you safe. You might have seen this before. It's your mother's medallion. It's a sort of portal to a pocket dimension where spirits can reside. The medallion is yours now. And I've put the spirits I've been training in there already. Hop into the medallion and choose one to have as your companion. It isn't a test. Don't worry, they're all good. Ooh. Let's see here. This is called a acid bee. Oh, and it's like an electric, yeah. It's got a little its tail's like a little lightning bolt and its head is almost like an outlet plug. And I guess these are the skill cards for the battle system. That's cool. Can I delete the card? Oh no, it's got exhaust. Once played, the card is removed from the deck for the rest of combat. Okay. So those are like tags. Does not get discarded at the end of the turn. Discard once played. That's nice. So some cards, I guess most cards get discarded at the end of every turn. Armor, speed, vitality, power. First time capacity falls to 0 HP. Its HP is restored to 10. That is very useful. Let's look at the others just to see what we got going for us, though. So this is a fire type. It's weak to water. Okay, so the little shield is weak to, so it's weak to water and psychic. Deal 4 damage to 2 random enemies. Apply burn. Takes damage at the start of each turn, reduced by half per turn. And bash reduces armor. Tackle is just a basic ability. And then torch is the basic fire ability for the Sheemp. Sheemp is a very fun name. And then hot to the touch. Anytime Sheemp takes fire damage, it applies burn equal to its power to a random enemy. So I guess it's actually like decent to fight against itself. Or other fire types, I guess. And then lastly we have Ankylo. Earth, but's weak to poison and water. Its special attack here, drop kick, deal 4 damage, draw 1 attack card from your draw or discard pile. Nice. Rage, here, deals and receives double damage from attacks, reduced by 1 per turn. Okay, and then just the standard rock throws, standard tackles, and bashes. So they all have bash, they all have tackle, they all have some elemental ability. And then usually a special skill unique to them and a special attack unique to them. And then Ankylo automatically gains 1 rage every 3 turns. So he's high damage, kind of a glass tank. Or a glass cannon, that's the word. Of the 3, I'm a little bit more of a conservative player myself. I really liked Capacity. Charge, what did that do? Adds additional damage to each attack, reduced by 1 per turn. Okay, so I could save up until I have a lot of attack cards. Hit him with charge, because I get to hold on to this. Hit charge, get 2 charge, and then slam with... but I see. My zaps deal slightly less damage than the standard abilities of the others. Whereas shock deals 2 electric damage 3 times, so a charge and a shock back to back do a lot of damage at once. I think I am going to pick Capacity. Capacity. Great choice. I thought you might choose that one. Here you two will take good care of each other. Don't worry about the other 2. Your mother and I will take care of them. Look over there, a wild spirit. This is perfect timing. Get over there and show me what your spirit can do. Ooh, I love this combat theme. Looks like this gremlin has higher speed than your spirit, so it gets to make the first move. Time for lesson 4, banishing spirits. You need to subdue these spirits to pacify them. They're not supposed to be this aggressive. Most important thing to remember, armor blocks attack damage. Reduce their armor to 0 to make them dizzy and deal extra damage. You can reduce armor in 2 ways, using a card that removes armor or attacking with an element they're weak to. Try using Bash to reduce the gremlin's armor and leave it open for an attack. So, Bash. Perfect. The bond between you and your spirit is already strong. Don't forget, if you reduce your opponent's armor to 0, it'll get dizzy. Being dizzy makes them miss their next turn, which is a chance to deal more damage. Now, you've got 2 energy left, so play 2 more cards. I have 2 shock cards. I guess if I'm just gonna play 2 random cards here, I can deal 6 damage. This would essentially, but he's got the 1 armor, so this is his armor. In fact, reduces this attack, the one that attacks 3 times, by 3, making it deal the same amount of damage as the standard tackle. Then I guess it doesn't really matter. I can just go ahead and use the shock. And then the tackle, actually the tackle does get reduced from a 6 down to a 5, so shock is in fact better in this case. And now you're all out of energy. End your turn, and let's see what the wild spirit does. My turn. Oh dear, that looks like it hurt. Just be safe. You should heal your spirit. Remember I told you that lily pads were good for healing? Use the feed action and feed a lily pad to your spirit now. I have to spacebar. There you go. Your spirit is looking much healthier. Looks like Gremlin is about to use Earthquake on you, though. With the right moves, you might be able to stop that from happening. Now use another bash card to bring the Gremlin's armor to 0. Get rid of that armor, then you'll make him dizzy so they can't attack. Brilliantly done. Nice work. Now you've got the upper hand. Damage dealt to a spirit with no armor is much higher than usual. Bring its HP to 0 and banish it to the great beyond. Then shock in this particular case is actually going to do 4 electric damage 3 times for a total of 12 damage. And that is going to be my turn. If he's dizzy, can't do anything this turn. So does he stay dizzy? I guess he does. Surely he'd recover from that after this. We'll go ahead and kill him, it doesn't matter. And my capacity leveled up to level 2. And we got a flax flower and 6 gold. Great work. One more thing. Lesson 4.5, I suppose. Spirits can be tamed and brought into your medallion. Tame a spirit and you can use it in future battles. Remember to have flax on hand for taming. Spirits love it. Okay, sweetheart, are you done out there? Come back to the house. I have something else to give you before you go. Oh. Let's go talk to our mom. This is a lovely little house. Cozy little space here. Hello, Mom. You look wiped out. Did your father have you banishing spirits for him? Of course he did. I'll make you a cup of tea, you poor thing. Why don't you eat one of those stone fruit you harvested to gain back some of your energy? Where is my stamina? I don't see it on any of my optional bars. Oh, I don't even see any bars. Sparkling with something, though. That's nice. That's better. Now that your dad's done with you, I want to tell you about the medallion he gave you. The medallion used to be mine, and now here we are, passing it down to you. Your Moonstone Medallion is a sacred tool invented by alchemists that came before us. Within it lies a pocket dimension that can house up to 3 spirits. Spirits you keep in the medallion will come to your aid should you need help. You can also build a barn to house them in, which I think is a lot cozier. I know this is all a bit confusing, but you'll get the hang of it. Looks like that fight you had earlier got you enough experience. Why don't you try leveling up your spirit? You can do that by entering your medallion. While you're in there, feed them this Nimbus plant too. It'll make them strong for the journey tonight. Oh, don't cry, Mom. How do I enter? Oh, E to oh, the medallion's is a tool. Okay. Whoa, that was a cool effect. Yep, yeah, and he's got a little plus over his head. It's time to level up. Level up, and then we can choose a thing. I think my biggest issue was speed. If I could go first, that would be better for me, I think. It's either speed or armor. With my ability being that I can heal after a fight, I think speed would probably be the best. Then, I can't really go wrong with any of these options. If I go with armor, I take less damage. If I go with speed, I might be able to attack first. If I go with vitality, I can take a little bit more hits. I may not go with vitality. The boost from 20 to 24 is just not a massive upgrade, and I technically have 30 functional health with my special ability. I think with the fact that I now know that I have two or three of those shocks as opposed to just the little zaps, I might go with the power upgrade so that my my shocks, the ones that attack 3 times, deal more damage. I think that's my option. Oh, and then I can pick up a new skill. Thunderwave, deal 5 electric and remove 1 armor. Reconsider, shuffle your discard pile into your draw pile. Choose 1 card to go on top. Inspiration, put a random skill card from your draw or discard pile into your hand. It costs 0 this turn. Really like reconsider. Because then I can set up a wombo combo between having the charge and having a shock in my hand at the same time. And it's a 0 cost, so it's not going to affect any of that in any negative way. So I think that's going to be my option here. All right. Well, with that, we are done. Oh, wait, hold on. I also have that plant that Mom wanted me to give him. Boosts the power of a spirit. So increase power by 3 and stamina by 2. Hooray. So you can feed and take care of your spirits like Stardew style animals or like livestock in any of those farming games. But they're also simultaneously Pokemon. This is really fun. I'm enjoying this a lot. Thank you for doing that. Your father is all about the fighting, but you have to take care of your spirits too. Now your spirit should have the strength they need to keep you safe. I can't believe you're leaving home today. I'll miss you so much. But you'll only be gone for a year, right? Then you'll have completed your alchemy training. I'm so proud of you. Are you sure you're ready to go? Yeah, or can I stick around for a bit longer? This is cozy, but I think it's time for us to start our adventure. Yeah. Alright then. This is it. Next time I see you, you'll be a fully fledged alchemist. It's dark. One last gift for you, kid. I made you these tools. They're not much, but they'll get you started out there. I'll give your dad a hug. We're both so proud of you. I got a tent, a broom. Here's a few seeds from the garden. I've been saving them for you. Plant them as soon as you settle in, okay? You'll need them for your big adventure. Just remember, we'll be with you wherever you are, or wherever you decide to call home. We love you so much. And I'm so proud to see you following in our footsteps, sweetheart. You're going to make a great alchemist. Remember, all alchemists share a love of things that grow. That applies not only to your crops, but also the people around you. Oh, my darling, I'm so excited to see who you grow into. Just promise me you'll be safe out there. The world is changing, becoming more dangerous. Do my best. You sound just like your father. I'm just gonna have to trust you. Well, the wind is starting to pick up. I guess it's time for me to let you go. Time for the final lesson. Charge that broom up and release its energy to catch the wind. And be safe, okay? We love you. Oh, it's got, like, procedurally generated worlds. So you could ostensibly play a different version of this game every time. That's fun. Building islands, placing shrines, and adding dungeons. Don't worry. You'll only have to do this once. Thank you for waiting. What's that light over there? Oh, there's a town off in the distance. Finally, I hope they need an alchemist. Because I really need to get off this broom. I think I'm getting splinters. Wow, this wind is getting really strong. Is it supposed to be this hard to stay on the broom? Oh no, I think I'm losing control. How do you land this thing? Whoops. Oh no, there goes my brand new broom. I dropped the tools Dad gave me, and Mom's seeds. So I'm not leaving here anytime soon. I hope this isn't a bad omen. I'd better look around and see if I can find the tools and seeds I dropped. It's very dark. Can't walk through the water. Oop, there's something. That is not what I was looking for, but hey, I'll take some extra money and a green gemstone. Hey, look, there we go. Oh, is that my broken broom? Oh no. Hey, we got an axe. Can I use the axe? No. Right now. Pick up the hammer. Oh, damn. Not expecting to find a mine shaft just by breaking open a rock. That might be something that we look for later. I have to look around a little bit more to see if there's anything else. There's a sparkly here. A moonstone. Very nice. I feel like I've ventured a little bit further away than I think I'm supposed to. Oh. Try to get to bed before 2 a.m. You're up. Are you okay? I saw you drop out of the sky last night, and I found you passed out on the ground. So I got Quill to carry you here, and I was worried you weren't going to wake up. But you did. I guess with that getup, you must be a new alchemist. How exciting. Or a new stunt performer. Anyway, you can stay in the spare room if you need somewhere to crash. Oh, sorry, I shouldn't have said crash. That's really insensitive, isn't it? Oh, she's adorable. I mean, you can sleep here if you want. I have to charge rent eventually, though. Oh, and I think these are your tools? I'll just leave them here for you. I found them scattered all over the place. I hope it's okay that I picked them up. Maybe you could get your tent set up on the north side of town if you clear a space for it. Don't be afraid to chop down trees and cut the grass if you need to. Then you'll have a place all for yourself. I guess you could set it up on one of the outer islands, but there are wild spirits out there. I think maybe you should take it easy for the time being. Anyway, take your time getting up. You seem pretty bruised up, but I don't think anything's broken. I might have some work for you too, so come downstairs when you're ready. Ooh, this is a big place. Oh, you run the inn, okay. Oh, I haven't introduced myself. My name is Sono, and I run the tavern here on Moonstone Island. Come on by anytime. Well, anytime we're open, I mean. Oh, I've got something for you. It's a crafting recipe for a cell crate. Build one and place it wherever you get set up. You can drop anything you want to sell in there, like crops or items. I'll pick it up at the end of the day and pay you for everything that's in there. If you want more recipes, you'll have to find them, I'm afraid. I hear mines and dungeons are good places to start. Oh, one more thing. Can I ask you a quick favor? I also need some stone to rebuild some minor basement damage. Don't ask. If you have any time, could you bring me some? I don't want to ask, but sure. Thank you, you're a lifesaver. Just put the stones in the cell crate, and I'll pick it up. You'd literally just ask people out on dates. That's nice. Let's say goodbye for now. Ooh, there's somebody else down here. Hello. Guyana. Weird outfit. You must be the new alchemist. I'm Guyana. Or is it Guyana? Guyana? We're gonna go with Guyana. I work in the conservatory. If you don't mind, I have somewhere I need to be. Oh. Oh, well. Let's maybe not do that then. So there's definitely a, like... It's interesting that they would actually have, like, a... I want to know a secret? I'm my own boss, so I'm gonna let myself have a cheeky pint later. Oh, that's okay. So yeah, you could just, if you press the button and there's a chance of success, I guess you can talk to somebody X number of times. See here. How do I... We've got our journal. Spirit research. So this is definitely the Pokédex. Relationships. Oh, and it gives you their pronouns too. That's nice. Sold items at shops in town sell for 50% more. Items sold at shops in town sell for 50% more. Okay, so I can, if I want to make extra money, I can bring the items directly to them. This is a letter from Mom. Hi, sweetheart. Your dad thinks I'm silly for writing a letter so soon after you left, but I had a horrible dream that you broke your broom. I would never forgive myself if anything happened to you. I'm sure you're fine, but I left you a crafting recipe for a balloon in case you're not. And don't be afraid to build bridges if flying is too scary. When your dad was a new alchemist, he only used bridges to get between islands. I hope you're doing all right, sweetie. Love, Mom. We got the recipe for a balloon. Let's see here. Where is the crafting? I assume this is the crafting menu. Yeah. 3 cloth balloons used to travel between islands and over gaps in dungeons. Travel in the direction you're facing during takeoff. Not the fastest or safest way to fly, but it gets the job done. And then the sell crate. Place anywhere. Sell anything. Moonstone enchanter used to craft magical items. Okay. Gates, wooden paths, bridges. So I need to... First off, there's a thing here as well, mail. Alchemist Guild, Spring 1. A letter from the Alchemist Guild. Congratulations on your first day as a new alchemist. Please remember that you are now a representative of the Alchemist Guild. The following misdeeds will lead to disciplinary action or expulsion from the guild. Giving flying equipment to untrained citizens. Throwing spirits off islands. Eating spirits. Forming an army of spirits to overthrow a government. Good luck with your year of training. And Moonstone Mail Company. Dear customer, congratulations on your subscription to Mailco and your ownership of a brand new mailbox. You can now receive letters through the mailboxes in your town, and even craft your own. Mailco. It's good to get mail. All right, well, let's see here. The lady that worked at the inn, what is her name again? It was Sono. Sono mentioned that there was a section north of the island that would be pretty acceptable for me to place my claim, and it's this is where I crash landed. Okay. Hey, and there's the mine that I found, so it doesn't go away at the end of the day. A treasure map. Okay, before we get too far ahead of ourselves, let's get to work clearing out some land. I have to press it every time, or can I? Okay, I can just hold the use button. That's useful. All right, well, we're getting into the groove of things. I do love that this game specifically allows for you to place your own house so that you can actually, like, if you really wanted to, you could set up town anywhere, which this game seems a lot more free in that regard versus like your typical Stardew Valley or your Fields of Mystery or Harvest Moon, where I'm sure that there's going to be ups and downs to that as well, with things like this game being procedurally generated. There's probably going to be a bit of a give and a take when it comes to the viability of the islands themselves, because as nice as it is to have like an island that is completely and totally unique, every single time you load, there's also the idea of a pre-crafted setting being, you know, more accommodating for what you need at any given point in time. Now that we've got this very, very far up area here cleared out, well, let's try to scythe it up a little bit as well. Get some of this grass out of here, and we can probably put our tent right here at the top. And that'll be relatively convenient. We've got our seeds as well, so we should really get a farm going right away if we can. Based off of the I'm low on energy. I should probably relax and. Yes, I do want to place it right here. Very basic inside of my house, but that's fine. We do have a couple of stone fruits, which we can eat to generate some stamina. We desperately need right now, as we are chowing through our current stamina right now. Wonder if I just have it. Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't have to open my inventory. I can just consume directly from the inventory. Want to clear... I guess we should get the material together to craft a cell box. I need more stone. Well, that'll do it right there. Convenient. Let's go ahead and craft ourselves a cell box. Then let's move it. We don't need the broken broom in our main inventory right now, so we're fine with that. The Moonstone sells for a lot. We'll probably get some decent money out of that. That'll probably be our first thing to do. Same with the shiny thing that exists purely to be sold for coins, the green gemstone. Fair enough. Get a little bit of money here right off the bat. Sell crate will go right here. Okay, the time is in the top right corner. I wonder what this that meter on the side is. Maybe that's my experience for my pet. Hey, we wanted to put the quest that Asono gave us was to get her 20 stones. It's a bit late for me to be doing a lot of mining right now, but I'll try to crank out what we can. I am really low on stamina, though. I still haven't planted any of my crops yet. Let's get a couple of plots going for crops. I need more stone fruit first and foremost. That's going to be what I plant right here. Okay. It is late. We have no stamina, which means it is time to go to sleep. Well, you can choose to sleep for a period of time. So I guess you could advance the day or possibly gain more energy. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay, so that's me. That's my character. I didn't know if whenever we instantly passed out before, but that's me in my sleep clothes journaling for the night. That's really cute. No items sold. I should have sold the... Well, actually, they did say I get more money if I sell at the store. It might be worth it to be convenient and sell at the store for the big items. Asono's newsletter for people who are new in town, issue 1. Hello, Asono here. Welcome to Moonstone Island. This is a newsletter that automatically goes out to everyone who moves here, like you. Step 1 of settling in, get to know your neighbors. Some people might even have jobs for you, which is great because then you can get money to spend at the tavern. That's all for issue 1 of Asono's newsletter. Stay tuned for more. XOXO, Gossip Girl. Sorry. XOXO Asono. Asono is Gossip Girl confirmed. While we've got full energy right here at the beginning of the day, let's go ahead and make a four square here for our flax. And then, do kind of wish there was a faster way to scroll through my items. First thing on the docket today is going to be to build up that 20 stone so that I can complete the request for Asono. But while we're at it, we could also take the time and try and meet some of the villagers, maybe. I'm also just fond of kind of clearing up the space around my house so that I can establish it as more of a permanent operating base. Music is very sparse. It kind of like cuts in and out. But then again, it is very serene, very quiet. To just be out here chopping, or not chopping, but knocking down stones on my own. We were able to get enough money together to go ahead and... How do I... Okay, I can split a stack by hitting Q. I want to sell 20. How do I sell? Oh, I just hit space. Oh, I didn't even have to split the stack. I can decide from here how much stone I want to sell. There we go. Quest complete. I do want to get to that island over there as well, though, because I can see some lily pads, and that'll be good for healing my charge bee, or what is his name again? Passive bee. How could I possibly forget? And I think to make in order to make bridges, we just need wood. We need wood and stone, but we have wood and stone. Gonna go ahead and make 10 bridges because I think, yeah, it's individual tiles for the bridges. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, the bridge, like, it moves around whenever me and Capacity move across it. That's nice. Well, with that being established, we can also now yoink and yoink. I wonder if it would have made sense to try and scythe that so that I could get more plants out of it. I've already got some of these, but if I come across a stone fruit out here, I would like to scythe it so that I can get some more seeds for my farm. And there we are. We were able to get some more seeds. Looks like as time goes on, if I play my cards right, I'll be able to get seeds. This will just be convenient right here. Throw a bridge right across that waterfall. It'll be we should be able to get enough seeds per harvest to replace the ones that we're doing, because every plant that we harvest gives us 2 seeds. So half of every harvest cycle will be seeds, the other half will be actually harvesting. But let's spend at least today getting everything set up on our farm here. It's so interesting not having a pre-designed farm, because then there's no, like, this is the area that you actually can farm. I could ostensibly place this farm anywhere in the entire region if I really wanted to. I wonder if the music is tied to my house, and that's why it plays here, but when I was further south, it didn't. Oh, hold on. Just a spot. There we go. Love the little sound effect of using the watering can. I'm also a fan of Fields of Mystria did this as well, but your watering can does not need to be refilled. That's, I understand, not the most realistic thing in the world, but I would rather have the less realism and have more convenience when it comes to that. I'm very tired. Okay. Let's see about taking a quick nap. It gave me the option when I came in here before to just sleep for 1 hour, so we're going to just sleep for 1 hour. Ooh, 1 hour got us, what was that, 60 energy back? So if you're doing a lot of work on your farm, you can actually get away with doing that. Let's get our hammer back out, and let's go explore this dungeon we found right off the bat. Does time progress while I'm underground? It does. I don't know why. The first one of these games that I ever played that I really enjoyed was Harvest Moon. And the first Harvest Moon, well, Harvest Moon Back to Nature, so the one for the PlayStation 1, not the first one. That was Super Nintendo. Ooh, I am very low on energy. Okay, so let's go ahead and eat a stone fruit or 2. We've still got a little bit of time. Ooh, a spirit. Punchy pot. He's gonna bash me. But not if I bash him first. That's gonna put him in slowdown mode. And I'm gonna hold on to my charge for now. So we're gonna end turn. I'm gonna hope that I can get my hands on if I can get my hands on a shock. Yeah, that's what I want. So I apply 2 charge and then apply the shock to the him. Oh, and I can get loot from fights. That's nice. Do fights cost energy? It doesn't look like it. I wonder if there's a way to get a lamp. It's very dark. There's a treasure chest in here. If I can, I would like to get that treasure chest. I'm hitting the wrong one. That have iron. Yes, that was iron. And is my inventory full? No. I guess I have to physically collect the new things. Recipe for torch and a concoction. What is that recipe for the torch? Because we might be able to light this place up already. Yeah, coal and wood. Very easy. Go ahead and get ourselves 10 of those. Should double check that treasure map at some point, but for now, can I... If I'm holding the torch, it lights up as well, which is nice. Nothing like a little light to make it easier to explore. Dude, there's the other treasure chest. Okay, so in the top right corner, there is a little notification icon, and it's... a little notification icon, and it has a treasure chest with a number. And when I first entered, the number was 2, and now the number is 1. So it looks like that number represents how many treasure chests are on this current floor of this dungeon. Am I going to be able to get to that treasure chest, or am I going to run out of energy first? I did get that other stone fruit, so I can double check that. No, I didn't want to do that. We got a new a decoration station that I can make now. There's lots of copper and there's lots of iron in this particular dungeon, so that's useful. But I think it's getting late again, so we're going to go ahead and skedaddle for the night. And then I think first thing tomorrow morning, after we water our plants, is we should go into town and start seeing if we can't find all the villagers. I can go ahead and sell a couple of things today, just so that we can get some money. Else that I want to sell. Purple gemstone is only for selling as well. Blue gemstone is only for selling. Cool deal. Let's skedaddle on off to bed for the night. Give me that money. 235 gold. Very nice. Oh, and hey, it sounds like, yeah, it is raining. So that means we don't even have to bother watering our plants. So we've got a map, and let's go explore the rest of Moonstone Island. No reason for us to spend all of our time up here in the wilderness. Maybe I should have put my house a little bit closer to town. Well, from what it sounds like, I'll be able to establish multiple houses later on, or at least move around from house to house. Can I just check my mail at any mailbox? That seems, useful. If a bit unsafe. Hello? Is there anybody home? Zanzibar gem plant, daisy plant, violet plant. All of them worth far more money than I currently have. Hey, there's somebody. Hello. Ophelia. Ah, the alchemist. Soto told me that you arrived in style. I'm Ophelia, though you might hear some people just call me Lena, too. I'm the botanist in town. I whip up cures for what ails them. I suppose you'll be doing that, too. Let's chat. Alright, well. Almost a... Ingat? I don't know what that means. I guess that... Is that the phrase for goodbye? Hello. Bienvenido. Ah, yes, yes. You're the alchemist. I'm Paolo, and I do all the carpentry work around here. I'm sure you've met, some of the others in town already. Is everyone treating you well? We don't get newcomers that often. Cat. Hey, got 3 successful chats, which means we got a plus, what would that be, 18? Yeah, 18. What do you have to sell? Random crafting recipe for 1,000. Messy fridge, grindstone, fishbow statue for way too much money, but I think fishbow is the mascot for the video game. North wing, west wing, east wing, second floor expanded, attic, basement expanded. So these are house upgrades. Well, right now we don't even have a real house. We just have a tent, so probably not super useful for me right now. Oh, and there's Sono. Hey, thanks for collecting all those stones for me. The basement's never looked better. Here's a little cash as a thank you. Unrelatedly, the dish of the day today is really good. Oh, there was something else I wanted to ask you. Have you checked out the dungeon yet? It's northeast of town here. Northeast of town, near the hot spring. None of us have been able to go inside in a while because it's full of wild spirits. That kind of seems like your thing. I've heard there's treasure and stuff in there too. Go check it out and let me know what you find. Thanks, will do. Good luck. Oh, I could still talk to you. It's almost the weekend. Yeah. All 3 of the chats went correctly. What is going on in this room back here? You are not good enough friends to enter their bedroom. Okay, so this is somebody's house. Oh, there's 2 people that live here. 3 if the shoes were to go in it, were anything to go off of. Nobody seems to be home. Or at least if they are, they're in places I can't visit. Hello, you're a new face. Yo. You're the new mechanic. I mean, no. What was it? Alchemist. We haven't had one of those before, so I might forget the word again. Nice to meet you. Well, Quill, you are... Oh, don't tell me that you're sad. No. I messed up talking to Quill. I basically got absolutely nowhere. There's a little sign. I guess I can't read the signs. Though this is the observatory that, who was that first person that we spoke to, aside from Osono? That was, Guyana. Guyana works here. Along with whoever this is. Zed. Oh, hello. You must be that new alchemist everybody's talking about. I've always wanted to see an alchemist's regalia in real life. Wow. Nice to meet you. I'm Professor Zed. I run the Science Center. You should drop by when you've seen a few spirits. I'd love to talk research with you. Oh, before I forget, one more thing. I just so happens that I was recently awarded a grant to study the spirits that inhabit the Outer Islands. It's pretty dangerous work, and let's just say I'm more of a labs kind of scientist. So if you're up for it, I was thinking we could help each other out. I need you to tame a spirit. Any spirit, I'm not picky. You see, I can't do the dangerous field work like you can, but I can handle the boring academic bits. As a thank you, I'll have Paolo draw up some blueprints for a spirit barn, which you can use to house your spirits. And you'll get a credit on the paper too. I'm gonna need to write all this down. Aw. Yay. Yay. Back to work. Okay, so this is not where Guyana works. This is just his place, the science center. Didn't Guyana say that she worked at an observatory, though? Like, a new item, cattail. And another lily pad. We've got... this is the inn again. That's worth checking to see if there's anybody here. Can't open this. Yet. We'll get into that basement at some point. See what our hard work was all about. There's Ophelia again. There's a Sono. I really met everybody in town. Oh, there's a sprint button. That's nice. Doesn't cost energy or anything. Warp whistle. I don't know what doing that just did. This is just... that's convenient. It takes me straight back to town every time that I use it. The big town. Feel like I'm out of the town part of town now, though. It's funny, usually in games like this, I'm overly interested in doing the farming, but there's something about the fact that, like, battles are... oh, is this the dungeon? Whoa, this is not a dungeon, but that's very pretty. There's also something over here. I'm one bridge short. I can build another one real quick. You. Oh, a talisman. Feed to a spirit to remove a card from their deck. Feed to a spirit to upgrade a card from their deck. Feed to a spirit to add a new card to their deck. I like the idea of upgrading the cards I already have. I guess I just have that now. We've only got the one, but I don't see why I shouldn't go ahead and upgrade him if I can. All right, capacity. Oh, that's right. You also have a level up that I need to do. We did an upgrade to power already. Let's do one more to armor, because it seems like there are going to be creatures that are going to be doing more armor stuff soon. Discard one card, draw one card. Just a standard deal. Then draw one card. If you draw an attack card, reduce its cost to 0. But, well, none of my attack cards do more than cost more than 1 right now, but that does not mean that will be the case forever. It may not be useful now, but it might be more useful later. We'll go ahead and take it. And then let's feed the talisman, and we're going to upgrade. Charge plus would go to 3. Oh, does shock cost 2? Shock does cost 2. Okay. See, I didn't realize that. I guess that makes more sense now. I feel like charge 3 is super useful. Because whenever we have the charge, it goes down by 1 every level. So having charge 3 gives us another turn of having charge active. Can I feed you? I'm going to go ahead and feed you. And there's actually not a whole lot of reason to feed you any of these. I can give you I guess I could give you a speed boost with the cattail. I bet those rewards are only daily though, so may have been a bit of a waste to do that now that it's already 13 o'clock. Okay, that's got to be the dungeon right there. Before I go there, I don't know that I've seen everybody yet, and I really would like to meet everyone. I bet if you're missing stamina, you can go into the hot springs. In fact, let's try that out really quick. Let's chop a tree real quick. Go ahead and use up a little bit of stamina. Take a dip in the pool. Yep. It's slow, but you can regenerate stamina this way as well. Which I bet is super useful if you're in, like, the dungeon and you need to grab some stuff. You can come back out and rest. Don't know that I've met... Oh, there's a lighthouse here. I really don't think I've met everybody yet, but that may not be something that I can do in a single day. Was able to get my hands on a couple of lily pads, though, which is useful. We can take those with us to the dungeon. And I'm betting, yep, not good enough friends to go to the bedroom. That is completely fine. You casting magic over here? Ophelia? I sincerely hope it rains tomorrow. I don't feel like hand watering the plants. You and me both, sister. You're new. Hello. This is Tobin. Ah, you're the come from away, aren't you? Welcome, welcome. We've been waiting such a long time. I'd offer to take you to make you tea, but my kettle's broke. Where's my manners? I'm Tobin. Tobin. I is the boy who catches the fish, as they say. Lovely to meet you. Oh, I've got a little request for you. I heard you've been helping people out all over. See, I heard tales of rare fish living on the most distant islands. I'd love to see them one day if you catch any. Could you sell them to me? I'll put them all in a trophy case for all to see. Anything for you, Tobin. Wow. Wow. Did bad on all 3. Tobin hates me. That's a real shame. Because he barely even knows me. I've met a lot of people in town. Does it tell me where I'm at? Cut grass to collect fiber. Craft cloth. Craft a balloon. Fly off island with balloon. Okay, so I can... Okay, no, I haven't met Rowan, Cleo, or Farah. Let's see here. It's, we've got a little bit of time before we're actually, before we need to go to bed. And I can always warp whistle my way back to the center of town if need be. Why don't we enter the dungeon real quick and see if we can't find a new spirit? We've got plenty of flax, so we should be able to sell that for a decent amount. Whoa. You're cool. Can't really interact with you, though. Looks like in order to... Oh, I can just fall. Interesting. Well, if that's the case, I need to build a bunch of bridges. Go with 30 bridges, and that should get us across. Unless I'm missing a jump button. No, there we go. I was like, why won't it let me build a bridge? Place the tile there. Yee. Yee. Oh. I was getting hit by those things, but I don't think they did anything to me. Hey, I learned how to make a sprinkler. That's really useful. Oh. Okay, so I'm warping all over the place now. Oh, look, they're little, like, apples. It's getting really late. I might need to warp whistle my way out of here. Don't think I can get across that right now. Okay. I think we go ahead and warp whistle out because it is very dark. Oh, you can only use the warp whistle once a day. Oh, that's terrifying. I'm gonna pass out in the dungeon. Statue's gone. Or not statue, the big robot looking dude is gone. I'm not sure how I feel about that, but I think the word to use for it is terrified. Where is my house from here? It's to the left. You know, it's not super duper late. It's late, don't get me wrong, but I only pass out when it's 2 in the morning and it is not even midnight yet. So I've got time. I should actually build some more torches for in and around my house. Then I can stay up a little bit later while in and around the wilderness. There was no money to have been made that night. What do we got? Spring seed harvest is now open. Happy spring, everyone. If you find any exotic seeds, bring them to the conservatory. Sincerely, your local botanist and herbalist. We need to water the plants first. And, let's see here. Do we explore the dungeon a little bit more? We didn't get a good chance to actually explore the dungeon as opposed to this mine that's over by my house. Is there any way to sort my inventory? Ah, I hit R, I can sort. Here, things that I don't need in my actual hands are going to be pretty much any of these resources. And I want to craft... Get up to 20 torches. I don't need them right away, but it would be nice to have, like, torches to make my way home with. And then the dungeon was just right over here. We do have a quest in here, and also I would like to do a little bit more of the battling, because that's actually a lot of fun in this game. Oh, I see how this is going to go. Oop. Hey, there's a treasure chest. Learned the recipe for a glass bottle. This is where I want to be. There was an adorable little fox over there as well. Okay, so we want to try and tame this worm. It's just called a worm. He's gonna bash me. I'm gonna bash him, I think. With him having 2, it's gonna eat all of my defense. Gonna tackle him twice then. And then we can hit the reconsider. And we're gonna put bash on the top of the pile, so that way we know we have a bash at the end of next turn. Or at the beginning of next turn. Did his bash take away 2 of my defense? Well. That's perfectly fine, because we can bash him down to nothing now. Okay. How do I... Let's see here. Feed a flax flower, I believe. To the capacity, or to the worm. Can I do that? Hold on. Let me. Can't feed him while he's dizzy. Ah. So I need to make sure that he still has... Well, then we're just probably going to kill this one. For now. We'll just catch the next one. Not being able to feed them while they're dizzy is pretty difficult. Okay, I definitely want... Whoa, 3 enemies at once? This might be dangerous. I'm stunned. Oh no. Oh no, they're gonna... I can't do anything. Okay. Oh, I might be in danger here. I don't think I can fight all 3 of these. We're gonna try and flee. Oh, and I don't think it worked. Yep, there's recharge. We're in danger. Whew, got out of there. I need to be more careful. We might want to just stick to, maybe let's not do the dungeon right now. Let's maybe go back to our, let's go back to that mine by our house, and we'll try leveling up against some things out there. Maybe pick up a new monster, a new spirit there. Is that did some nasty damage to my poor bee. Oh, that's right. I just accidentally consumed that on me. I need to go into the medallion to feed my boy. There we go. Get your HP up. And I should have fed you. If I knew that I was going into the dungeons, I should have fed you before we left, because that would have helped you out a lot. But you know, you live and you learn. Now let's see here. We want to go to our little mine that we found up here. There's probably plenty of copper and iron in there as well, though I don't know that we have a forge yet or the ability to make one. But we found the two, we did find the two treasure chests that were on this floor. I wonder if there are more to be found if I can find new floors. I got into this floor by destroying a rock. I wonder if it's very similar to Stardew in that way. Fingers crossed. Okay, it's just the one Fluffox. That's good for us. We'll use that to our advantage here. I feed him flour. Hey, I don't even have to do anything else. I can just tame him that way. To keep him or let him go. I'm going to add him to my medallion. All right, we got our first new guy. Can I look at your stats then, Fluffox? View cards. So you are an earth type, weak to poison and electric. Oh, that's good to know. That means that my capacity can take on Fluffox relatively easy. Deal 3 earth damage. If target is banished, refill your energy. Ooh. Focus. Reduce the cost of all tackle cards to 0 for this turn. And then you've got 3 tackles. You've got Rage. Friendly Fluff. Increased chances of successfully chatting, flirting, and joking. Ooh, they can have different stats outside of combat. Oh my goodness. Having a Fluffox in my inventory makes me a better conversationalist because I can be like, hey guys, I understand that I am not the most interesting person to listen to, but have you seen my dog? A very cute dog. That's the strat, by the way, is just have a cute animal and people will find you interesting and want to talk to you. I'm mining up a lot of this iron and copper, but like I said before, we don't really have a way of doing anything with it right now. There are a lot of ideas going on in this game, and I gotta say, I'm kind of here for it. Just at any point in time, there's just a new thing that you could be doing. The second you get tired of farming, you can just... The second you get tired of farming, you can go into the dungeon and fight some monsters Pokemon style. When you don't want to be doing any of that, you can be farming. And when you don't want to be doing that, you can be chatting up the townsfolk and participating in, like, what I assume to be village-wide, like, holidays and festivals. It's got a little bit of something for everyone. Do kind of wish that there was some music while inside the dungeons. As of right now, oh, I'm tired. As of right now, the most we get from the dungeons is the pitter patter of my hammer against stone, and even that's adorably like kind of quiet. Oh, and so all of my monsters follow behind me, or my spirits follow behind me. That's nice. We do have some sellables, so let's go ahead and... The inventory could be organized a little bit better. I feel like as I'm trying to do things, they make it so that you can do everything with the keyboard. And it definitely feels like the game was designed primarily to be played on controller. But then again, there are a couple of instances where things feel better or make sense on a keyboard, like whenever I'm placing down structures, but I can't do them from very far away. I wonder, I'm gonna go ahead and, I might use a controller next time. Oh, hey, look, there's another one of those, shrines. We activated one and we got that, that nice ability for, yeah, cleanse, meditate, or study. I think I'm gonna study for, I think I'm gonna hit study on, my Fluff Ox. Which I am going to, I think I am going to rename you. You're not Fluff Ox anymore, you're Smeevy. Legally distinct Eevee. And we're gonna use that. And I can pick up... I want to pick up another tackle because in the event that I can pick up an extra focus later, or the focus that I already have, I can benefit from the focus more the more tackle cards I have for Smeevy. Maybe I can take the ore to the smith? Which, by the way, we have not talked to the smith yet. Sarah. Oh, it's you. The new alchemist, right? You're cuter than I thought you'd be. I was imagining some old guy with a beard. Look, while I have you here, have you stumbled across any mines yet? They tend to be hidden under big rocks, so try to break some open with your hammer. Not the rocks in town. Those are protected, and Ophelia will kill you. And then just climb down the ladder into the dark. What could go wrong? Anyway, the reason I asked is because I need some copper ore. Bring me that and I'll teach you how to make ingots, yeah? This is exactly what I wanted. Sounds fun. So, do I have to, do I just need to sell the ore to her? Is that how this works? Yep, sell copper ore at the smithy. Oh, you know what? I should make sure to, you should make sure to talk to Cleo more. She knows everything about these islands. I bet she could help on your alchemist mission. So I want to sell a copper ore. And I want to sell her 10. I'll take that as a yes. Thank you so much. Here, take this crafting recipe for a furnace as a welcome gift. I run the forge here, but you'll need your own furnace to smelt metal ore into ingots. A forge is way too expensive to rent out. Sorry. Oh, and if you bring me, let's see, 3 iron ingots, I'll teach you to make charms too. Sorry, I know that's a lot of stuff to dump on you, but no rush. Just trying to help a newcomer. What do you sell? Okay, so if I bring you, so yeah, you upgrade my tools. If I bring you copper, money, and my axe, then you can reinforce, and that works for all of these. Has a bigger radius for chopping down grass and crops. Dig 2 holes in a line. Takes a fewer swings to destroy rocks. Takes fewer swings to chop down trees. Water seeds 2 at a time. You can toggle between watering patterns. That's nice. Speaking of watering, we did pick up... Okay, so it's an iron ingot and a copper ingot. Waters the 8 adjacent tiles every morning. So that would be... That would be very beneficial for just taking care of our crops going forward. And now I have the ability to make a furnace. In fact, can I make a furnace right now? I need more wood. I am very low on stamina right now. I have a couple of stone fruit, though. Could nosh on a couple of those. And now let's chop down some trees. There's a thicket right here we can just get into. Now I wonder when when I do combat, now that I have 2 characters, will each character get their own turn with their own cards? Or will I just be presented with all of the cards at once? That's my big question. Really, there's only one way to find out, which is to get into a combat. But we've got plenty of wood to make that crafting, to make that furnace now as well. So let's go ahead and take care of that. Hooray! So it's like a proper structure. So why don't we establish... We'll clear out a little space over here. Let's scythe up all of this grass here. And we can pound away these 2 rocks. And we'll make our little smithy zone right here next to the tent. Right there. Perfect. So, add 3 items to get started. Or moonstone, 3 or more. Or wood, 3 or more. And a coal. So what happens if I do moonstone, then? Add 3 moonstone and a coal. So moonstone can make ingots. Produces 1 moonstone ingot every 5 hours. Well... Let's go ahead and leave that overnight then. We did make some money today. We're up to 1,500. All right, and you made our moonstone. Used to craft various items obtained by smelting moonstone in a furnace. So, let's do a bunch of copper then. 1 copper ingot every 2 hours. So we're just going to put 15 coal in. We'll let that run today while we go ahead and take care of the rest of our duties. Are those... A couple of those stone fruit look like they're almost ready to be harvested. Probably harvestable tomorrow. I think with this first batch of crops, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm probably just going to harvest for seeds. And I'm going to try and amass a much larger crop of plants. But we're back in the mines, because we could possibly train our, train up our team while we're here. Because monsters do appear, the spirits do appear to spawn inside these little mine shafts that I find. And while we're here, if we break big rocks, there's a chance that we might be able to go down floors. Though it is a shame that there's no, like, ambient music for being in a mine. There is some for being in a, for being in the dungeon. We can go back to the dungeon. We were doing fine fighting. It's just we ran into 3 spirits all at once. And that was a bit much. In fact, actually, let's head to the dungeon and we're gonna feed our spirits some goodies before we get there so that they'll have bonuses. Let's see here. What can I feed you? Concoction will increase your vitality but reduce your speed. This one reduces vitality and power. Distilled solution of 2 crops. And then this one increases vitality, speed, and power. And boosts your HP. That's a really good concoction. Cattail will just give me speed. And honestly, I think for you, that's all I need you to have. For you, my dear Smeevy, I might give you this fancy concoction just to give you some good bonuses. Oh, it boosts your HP to 40. It doesn't just give you HP back. Oh, that's because I boosted vitality. That's right. That's less surprising than I had initially thought, but that's, that's fine. Without further ado, we can make our way to the thing. We can sprint to the dungeon. I would like to explore that a little bit more. Our time there has been criminally short so far. And we do have a quest tied to dealing with the dungeon. We went that way initially. I didn't find anything unique out that way, I don't think. It might have been faster just to... There we go. We do have new enemy types. Hop straw. Do I try to pick up... I should try to pick up a 3rd right away just so that I know what I've got. Yay! I know exactly what I'm going to name you. And we got us some loot from that. We got a stone fruit again. So really quick, let's go ahead and rename you, my dear sir, are not called Hopstraw anymore. You are called Kakashi, which is Japanese for scarecrow. For capacity, don't know what to call you with anything particularly interesting yet. I'm sure there's some buzz/electric pun that I could make, but... You're just a level 1 Dusty. Don't know anything about you, but that's fine. You're weak as all get out. Good to know. Okay, so yeah, the hand of cards that I get dealt is just a pile of whatever the characters currently do. Oh, that's interesting. Well, then we can bash him twice. And then we'll just regular tackle him. And in turn. Okay, fallen foe deals 5 earth damage. Apply 3 charge, and I have a zap card. Who's attacking? That's Smeevy's attack card. Maybe also could do rage to deal double damage, so that 5 becomes a 10. Actually, yeah, hold on. If I do That rage is Kakashi, though. So he won't... I don't think Kakashi has an attack right now. So that card is useless to me right now. But... Oh, but it doesn't have holdover, so it's not gonna stay in my hand. Well, he's stunned, so that we'll still get some damage done here. Having a bunch of characters does run the risk of you not being able to get the cards that you need. That's interesting. But it also has the added benefit of increasing the number of like HP pool that you have to deal with. Okay, so we can't go any further this way. So we do have to go back the initial way. Okay, then we just run through here. Each one of those things that hits me takes away stamina. Okay, so I can't go that way either. Is it that do I need a balloon to get across this gap over here? Is that what I'm missing? If I built a bridge, could I... Whoa! Okay, so there's a certain amount of, Oh, hello, sir. Level 6. We may have gotten ourselves into more than we could handle. Okay. This will be fine. We just need to, I'm gonna bash. We're going to, follow through. That was not a great use of that, but that's fine. Still. His bash does go down by 2, so that's going to get us enough to stun the Guardian this turn. He loses his ability to fight. Kashi has a rage. Capacity has the follow through. We don't need the bashes. I'm going to go with the follow through. And that was another bash. That's not helpful at all. Don't see a good use for any of these cards. Hang in there, Kakashi. You're doing great. Bash. Charge. And tackle. Yes, because of his charge, this bash will reduce his armor by 3. And then this is a boosted tackle because capacity is also currently charged. And we'll use Fallen Foe just because it deals good damage. Really need to get a couple more bashes here. Ooh, hey, this is capacity, so he can reduce the armor down all the way. And Kakashi could use focus. And that tackle. And then we'll just use a zap card. Got this in the bag. I don't even know why I was worried. Kakashi's not even at half health yet. Let's see here. We're gonna tackle. Tackle. Reconsider. And the only things in our discard pile right now are the tackles, so we'll pick those back up and then we'll zap him. That means we're guaranteed to tackle this turn. That is a lot of tackles. He has a lot of defense, but we might just be able to brute force it here. None of these deal enough damage, so we're not going to be able to brute force it this turn. That's fine. We'll brute force it next turn. Oh, but his artificial armor is going to... Hopefully I can pick up a bash here, and we will we'll be able to kill him. Yeah, there's a bash. Bash. Gonna follow through. Yeah, there we go. Reduces armor down to nothing this turn. That follow through has, even though I haven't gotten it to do the free damage, it has been fantastic. I do that, and then Smeevy deals 15 damage here with a single tackle. Wow, that's incredibly strong. That was a lot of level ups. Kakashi, Smeevy, and Capacity all got to level 7. That's fantastic. Oh, that's so good. And we got a memory shard, whatever that means. We have upgrade points to spend in the medallion, however, so let's get that taken care of first. So, Smeevy, your biggest issue right now would definitely be your HP. Let's get that boosted up once. Increase your power by 2, and your speed by 2, and your armor by 1. Random skill card from your draw or discard pile into your hand. It costs 0 this turn. Focus has not been as useful as I would like it to be because most of my characters aren't pulling tackles right now. Deal 5 earth damage with just a basic rock throw. I think inspiration makes the most sense. More bashes could be useful. But Fancy Spin is actually really good. Choose 1 card to exhaust. Choose 1 card from your discard pile and add it to your hand. If the last card played was an attack, draw 1 card. 5 damage to all enemies. Ooh. All of these seem very, very good. I will say regroup is probably the most useful right off the bat. Let's grab a new tackle. The more tackles we have, the better focus is in the first place. Choose 2 cards to exhaust. Choose 1 card from your discard pile to add to your hand. I don't like exhausting cards if I can avoid it. But, and hear me out, if I start exhausting the cards that I don't like that much, I can whittle down my deck to be more tackles so that focus is better. That's a big brain. That's some big brain thinking right there. Rage plus, look at the top 2 cards of your draw pile, choose 1 and add it to your hand. That's really useful. I'm very excited for all those cards I just drew. I can't wait to do that for everybody else here. Kakashi, your armor is in decent shape. Let's get your HP up. Let's get your armor up to 5. And yeah, you're just not going to be very fast, but that's fine. You're our tank. Deals 1 damage 2 times. Kind of sucks. Because his attack isn't super high right now, but that's fine. Foresight is always useful. We just learned what it does. Avalanche deal 21 earth damage. Or deal 7 earth damage 3 times. Fury of Blows. And that's a 1 cost versus 21 damage for a 3 cost. And it's an exhaust. I'm going to take the Fury of Blows, honestly. That's a really, really good card. Deal 7 damage, remove 1 armor. That's really good. Deal 14 damage to all enemies. Kakashi, why are you such a beast? Hindsight. Look at the 2 cards on your discard pile. Choose one and add to your hand. That's really fun. So we've got Foresight and Hindsight. Draw 1 card. If you draw a skill card, reduce its cost to 0. And just, I'll pick up another tackle because like we said before, tackles are going to be useful with focus. For capacity, I think your biggest flaw right now is not being able to deal enough damage. I'm just going to absolutely boost you up. Perception, draw 1 card. Mastermind, put a random attack card from your draw or discard pile into your hand. It costs 0 this turn. Deal 9 electric damage and remove an armor. We're going to do that. Removing armor and dealing damage in the same turn is very useful. Zap plus deal 9 electric damage is pretty good. But tackle plus, the more tackles we have, the more useful focus is. Oh, fancy spin plus is discard 1 card, draw 2. Now I said that I like tackle cards, but keep in mind, some of these are going to do even more. Transform all your cards in your hand into volts for the rest of combat. And Volta just deals 2 electric damage. But it's a 0 cost. And it's an exhaust 0 cost. Okay. But it converts all the cards in your hand into volts for the rest of combat. That's a dangerous card because you could accidentally get rid of a bunch of really good cards with free energy. I think a reconsider is honestly going to be better for me here. Don't get me wrong. I was tempted. That free energy looked really good, but no, I want to can I pick this up? There we go. I accidentally placed an extra torch. A Rage Cleanse Potion, and I got a recipe for a calendar. That's very nice. Oh, and here's the tree that we needed to be going to. This is where we needed to head for our main thing, I think. This was for the quest. The Ando tree fills you with, I didn't read that. Your stamina is permanently increased. Hooray! And that completes the quest, Explore the Dungeon. I am okay with leaving the dungeon right now then, because we've got some stuff that we can sell, and I bet our copper is probably ready now. I don't know if admiring that statue does anything, but the prompt was there, so we used it. We got some mail. Sano's newsletter for people who are new in town, issue 2. Hello again. This is a public service announcement that every Friday is happy hour at the tavern. All drinks are half price. Also, Ophelia tells me that I have to put a disclaimer here that I technically own the tavern. I don't understand why it matters if I'm offering you cheap drinks, but I don't want to get in trouble with Ophelia, so this is a disclaimer, okay? Okay. XOXO, Asano girl. We have not met you yet. Oh my goodness, Rowan, you're adorable. Oh, hi, you're new. Welcome to Moonstone Island. I run the shop here and I can help you with supplies and stuff. Oh, and I'm Rowan. Sorry. Let me know if I can help you settle in. Let's shop. What do you do? Growth fertilizer, stamina, healing fertilizer, tame fertilizer, power fertilizer. Oh, okay. So, okay, and I can buy seeds from you. Buy seeds and I can buy fertilizer from the general store. This is cool. So if I were to fertilize a plant, I could make it increase whatever these stats are for it. So if, let's say, I had my stone fruit and then I fed it stamina fertilizer, those stone fruit would heal for more stamina. It's pretty useful. We've got a lot of money. Let's see here. All four of these say that they... lily pads take a little bit longer, but each of these takes 6 days to harvest. That means the ones that I planted on day 1 are probably going to be good to go tomorrow. I do want to buy... a number of stone fruit seeds. Let's just go ahead and buy 15 stone fruit seeds if we can. And we'll buy... We'll also buy 15 cattail seeds. Bye-bye. Thank you very much, Rowan. You're an adorable character, and I will be seeing you fairly often. So I guess it doesn't make sense to be chopping down a lot of your plants just to get seeds from them. If you really need to be cheap, you can, but it's not that expensive to buy seeds. Let's go ahead and pick up our... what we can. So shift, hold to transfer a stack. That's nice. We got 6 copper ingots, though, which is nice. With that being said, let's expand our farm. So once I can actually start crafting sprinklers, this will be the pattern that we use. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and start placing these in this pattern like this, just so that I can have my plants ready to go. Because I think the first things that I actually want to spend my money on might be a couple of sprinklers, or my ingots on might be a couple of sprinklers, so that I can already have my plants pre-watered every day. That would just be really nice. Let's see here. I bought a whole bunch of seeds. Let's get those out here. I probably should have bought more seeds now that I look at it. I could have bought a whole lot more, oh, and then the cattails have to be planted in water. Does that mean I don't have to water these? I can just plant them and I'll be good to go? Because if that's the case, that's very convenient for me. I need to water what I do have here. It's Saturday, so no half-price drinks at the inn. But I might go down to the inn just to check out the place, see how it's faring tonight. I know in Fields of Mystria, I don't know how culpable it, or comparable they are, but in Fields of Mystria, they have this fun thing that they do every Saturday where all of the characters hang out and they form little individual stories. I think that game does a very good job of making their villagers seem connected and like in a way that makes you want to interact with them because they interact with each other in a way that feels genuine. And we can try to meet any of the characters that we might have missed, because I don't think we've met the person just to the left of Farah here. Heard there's a spirit out there that's shaped like a cup of coffee. Nature is so weird. Thank you very much, Smeevy, for helping me out. Hey, and this is our last person, Cleo, and she looks great. I love her. Those clothes. You're an alchemist. I am so glad you arrived at last. Perhaps a little behind schedule, but no matter. You're here now. I'm Cleo, and I'm Moonstone's resident historian and scholar. Any question you have, come to me first. Hooray. Adieu. I don't know if I already told you, but I'm an artist. I feel like everyone here runs a shop. Not me, though. Yes, yes, give me all the hearts. I heard you went to the dungeon and cleared it out. I have spies everywhere. Thanks for doing that. No problem, Asono. And what do you currently have on sale? Classic bean coffee, the classic bean juice. Increase your speed by 10% for 1 day, doesn't stack. Beer, a frosty pint of locally brewed beer, decreases walk speed by 10%. Wine, fancy grape juice, decreases walk speed by 10. Asono's dish of the day. Whatever Asono feels like making today. Effects may vary. And then a glass of water, the wet stuff. Flour, sugar, rice, so I can probably make my own food later. Once I learn the recipes for them. Piece of the Magic Man's memory mirror. I don't even know who that is. I don't know who the Magic Man is. But I can make a little bit of cloth. I can make a balloon. Oh, I only needed to craft the one balloon. Whoops. It's a use item. We haven't actually used the map of buried treasure yet either. Okay. Is this the little island that is, hold on, I need to double check. Does that match up with what I know about the shape of these islands? I think it does. So that must be another island that I can explore. That's something we haven't done yet. Now that we've cleared the dungeon, maybe we can spend tomorrow exploring the island. Or exploring another island, even. We've got enough to craft 2 sprinklers. We're going to do right away so that we can go ahead and drop 1 right here and 1 right here. And while that is not perfect, it is the start of a lovely automatic farming. Oh, earn points by taming, feeding, and hatching spirits. Spirits tame adept, improve chance at successfully taming spirits. Spirit keeper, spirit farmer, increased chance of spirits dropping eggs or resources. I should get into having a spirit farm. Dungeons. So I have 1 point for spirits. I haven't gotten any of points for any of the other things. I think I'm going to go spirit farmer, and I'm going to try and try to boost up and get a proper spirit farm built. You know what? I bet I didn't plant these on day one, did I? A lot of these I didn't plant on day one, which means they're not going to be ready until tomorrow. That's fine. Once they sprout tomorrow, I'll go ahead and take care of them then. In the meantime, we can go ahead and nab our remaining iron and craft up. Right now, we're really just missing 2 sprinklers. I'll just make a 3rd sprinkler anyhow, though. Can't hurt to have more of them. Because when these are harvestable tomorrow, I can harvest and then put one here, and then this entire 4 square of stuff will not need watering anymore. Okay, do we balloon then? How are we doing on resources and stuff? We've still got plenty of inventory space, so I'm not worried about that per se. Remove all rage from a spirit. I think I'm going to try and just stow some of this excess stuff in my inventory. I know we haven't really... Inventory space has not been an issue up to this point. But I have no reason to be carrying around a lot of this excess material. I'll carry my wood and my coal because I can make torches out of that, but I don't need the rest of this stuff, I don't think. Not right away. So without further ado, let's see what we can get our hands on in the great blue yonder. Stand on an edge and face the sky. Interesting. So I can move left and right, but only just. And we just are slowly floating in whatever direction we're currently headed. Oh, ooh, on the minimap I can see an island up ahead. Craft a new broom. Craft a moonstone. You get craft a moonstone enchanter. Use it to craft a broom. So I don't know how. I don't think I've been able to make an enchanter yet. But I do see a wild spirit that we can fight. We're gonna destroy this thing. It has no chance. So sorry. Oh, he has Brawl, though. Interesting. Brawl has us with the highest damage able to produce. Even though there's only one target, Brawl would still deal the most damage that I can deal. Oh, his Brawl dealt no damage to us, though, because we all had higher stuff. Who can rage? Oh, Kakashi can rage and then flurry. Very nice. Just absolutely ruined that man. That was so strong. Looks like these islands are covered in resources, though, which is nice. Oh, and there's a dungeon here. Hello, giant man. Oh my goodness, you look adorable. What are you? A Pappas. If I could go ahead and pretty please... That's half of what I need. We're going to feed him one more time. Nope. One more time. Okay, well. That was useless. Ooh, and his bash does 3. Yay, we got him. I send you to the Science Center. This dungeon in general is very dark. Except for this area, which is very not dark. I'm starting to think that leaving my stone behind was a poor decision. Okay. I do have a balloon, so after he shoots... we can float up and over. All right, what do you want? Oh, this fluff box is absolutely screwed. There's no way that he's not going to be able to see here. We bash. We reconsider, which allows us to pick that bash right back up after this turn. And Kakashi can rage and tackle and end turn. And then on this turn, do a fancy spin. We can get rid of this little zap here. Pick up 2 new cards. Get another bash. I have 1 action left this turn, but I can still reconsider. It doesn't hurt me that much. Here, Capacity with the charge might actually benefit more if I have more of those. End turn, because I get to keep my charge, which is nice. This is exactly what I was hoping for. Let's charge. Capacity. And then we can kill. Oh, Smeevy hit level 8. Very wonderful. Wonderful news indeed. Right. We fought a guardian so far already, so that's not the end of the world. Ooh, we got some stamina. We got a stamina pit here, though. I would like to spend at least a little bit more time exploring, because I'm sure that there are still 4 treasure chests that I haven't found in this dungeon. Two cards to exhaust. Choose 1 card from your discard pile, add to your hand. Okay, so what I could do. Watch this. This is very specific. We're going to focus. We're going to tackle. we're going to sacrifice. And that's going to allow us to draw that tackle back. And then we're going to tackle again. And we have one free energy, which I did not think about because of having to get rid of all of my cards. Whoops. Okay. We're in fast mode now. Now that we know how to play the game, we don't need to see all of the animations quite so perfectly. Let's see, we can probably just kill him here without having to do anything special. An Earth Spirit Egg. Ooh, we need to get a barn together so that we can actually start doing that. I do also need to go into the medallion really quick to heal capacity. Thank you very, very much for leveling up. We'll go ahead and boost your power a little bit more and give you... We'll get you inspiration, I think. Random skill card is good. And then for capacity, I need to feed you a lily pad. You're good to go. I think next couple of level ups for capacity needs to be boosting his... Now this is a bit of a quandary. I don't have any stone, so I can't build a bridge over to that treasure chest. We might... Oh, wait, hold on. What am I talking about? There's stone in this room. There's no reason for me to not be able to get this figured out. Also, is there like an item, like teleportation pad? Yeah, there is. Hey, look at that. Greenhouse Moonstone Enchanter. So I need to make the Moonstone Enchanter in order to craft the greenhouse. Got a little extra stone on us, so let's build a couple bridges. I just overstepped. And while we're right here, we can just go ahead and grab the balloon and float right across like this. We learned the Spirit Forge recipe, which is also made out of Moonstone Enchanter. Do we fight the big guy right now? That's the question. I don't think we do. Not at this exact moment, but... just finish off this bridge. The only area we haven't fully gone yet is to the left over here, I don't think. Okay, so this is just that area again. Does the map give me the dungeon? No, it does not. I just have to memorize the dungeon myself. Treasure chest. Simple. But hey, sometimes simple is exactly what you need. So, I think the only thing left for us to do in this dungeon today is going to be to go and challenge the Guardian. Okay, Guardian. Should I boost my guys at all? I don't really think I have anything worth using to boost them right now. Oh yeah, this guy's only a level 6 guardian, so we should be fine. Whoa, just instant bashed my capacity. That's not great. There's not much I can do in this scenario. We are going to have a hard time getting past his armor, I think. Yeah, well, that didn't help. Okay, so his attacks aren't that strong. He can just bash me through real good. I can only do a couple of things to really hurt him here. I can do those 2 tackles, and that's it. I need more bash. We're not getting nearly enough bash. Random skill card, and I'll say, please let it be a bash. Was. And then the discard pile. Look at the top 2 cards in the discard pile. Oh, but if I do... Hold on. Can I pick up the... No. The bash does not become... Does not stay 0. We've got a couple of good bashes here that we can do. There we go. Remove that armor. So he can only hurt me if he bashes. It's going to be our best bet right now. It's not great, but we're at least putting some numbers on him. And if I can just get 2 bashes that I can actually do something with. That's what I'm talking about. Just, you know, anything. Anything. I'm dying out here. The last card played was an attack, draw 1 card. Okay. Bash is technically a skill. It is capacity, though. I don't know if charge increases. I don't know if that's worth doing right now. We'll do the bash. We'll do the tackle. We'll regroup. Okay, we can do this one. We're just gonna have to. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to exhaust those 2 cards, but I can pick up. I can pick up a good bash, and we can finally clear him out. Okay. Not my best setup, but we can reconsider. Don't have any cards in my discard pile. Oh no, everything got shuffled. That's not great for me then. Well, we beat him anyhow. We got another memory shard. Yay. And the last treasure chest of this dungeon. And with that, we can go to the tree. Should also permanently increase our stamina again. We enjoy these kinds of moments. Okay. It is getting kind of late in the game, so we can use this worm. Sorry. I saw a worm and I gotta get it. Oh, you know, I did not realize how low capacity was. Oh, they're after capacity. Got him. Move to the science center. Mumbleweed, I also have not tamed one yet, so we can try get him this turn. Yes! How do you feel now, knowing that all of your comrades have left you behind, you simple fluffox? Actually, we've got a couple of tackles, and I can do this. And with a hindsight, I can pull a tackle, and now it should be worth... Oh, it doesn't do it unless it's already in my hand. I did that out of order then. It doesn't matter. Hasabee's looking a little rough, but I think he'll survive. We're going to reconsider. We're going to make sure that we have... let's get that tackle plus back out of here. Bash. Fancy spin. We'll discard fallen foe. We've got one energy left. We can use a focus and then attack with the tackle that we just drew. Okay, let's focus. Tackle. Regroup. Tackle. And we're done. And we got another Earth Spirit egg. Without further ado, it's time to float home. Oh, I just saw that there was an arch on that island, and I could have picked up another purple tag. Oh, I just realized something kind of terrifying. Using the balloon to float costs energy. So there's a non-zero chance that you just get stuck on one of the far islands if you don't do it right. But let's go ahead and put away our spoils. And I think we really need to look into building that. See here, do we have the... Is it like a thing that I can build, or do I have to ask the guy to build the barn? I think I have to ask the guy to build the barn. Moonstone Enchanter. I need a moonstone ingot, copper ingots, and iron ingots. Well, I've got almost all of those at this point. I just need to do a little bit of extra mining in the mine down here. I've got a little extra time. I can pick up some resources really quick. We're only missing a little. I just need, like, what? A couple more iron and a couple more copper. So, earlier this week, I had people over to my house for the first time in probably ever. I have one friend that comes over pretty much every weekend, every Friday, but as far as having like an actually large group of friends that came over, it was exciting. One of my friends apparently had never seen the Lord of the Rings series, and he had been making his way through the rest of the movies, but they were trying to find a time where they could get everybody together to watch Return of the King. and they were having a hard time finding a place to host it at the time because of like family in the area, causing their usual hangout to be harder to access. And I was just like, well, hey, I've got a house. I have, you know, I have the extended editions on Blu-ray. We could easily just sit down and watch these movies if you guys really wanted to. And so I had some people over at my house, and it was really nice. We had rotisserie chicken, and we had rotisserie chicken and garlic bread. That was our meal. And I debated buying a bunch of cherry tomatoes. And for anybody who's seen Lord of the Rings, you know why it would be funny to bring cherry tomatoes for Return of the King. Gonna just eat my way through the rest of these things because I kind of want to stay in the mine for just a second longer so that I can get this iron and a little bit more copper. Ooh, you know what I just thought of? I could easily build a second forge, and then I could be crafting up both my copper and my iron at the same time. What does it take to make that forge again? Stone and wood? Say no more. I now have 2 forges, and I can go ahead and every time that I exit a zone and I re-enter and all of my buds are just, they appear all around me, I feel like I'm getting jumped. I know that's not the case, but that's what it feels like. Okay, and we just go to bed now. Let that cook up. We should grab the, while we can, let's... Okay, so in order to make the calendar, I do need that cloth out of my chest. We can just hang that bad boy. Oh, hello. Did y'all see that too? We just got a little ghosty bud in here. Where you going, ghosty boy? Alrighty. Ooh, we got an upgrade for foraging. Link to the grass. 50% chance that crops drop coins when cut down. Intimidating presence. Spirits that are lower than your average spirit level run away from you. Luminous. Increased light radius by 50%. That'd be nice. Scallywag. 5% chance to catch a treasure chest. Oh, I guess if I was fishing, yeah. I haven't done any fishing yet, but Luminous sounds really good. Let's see that money pour in. Adventuring is good for business. Today's the day for several of my crops. Is it really just those 3? Fair enough. But that is not the important thing that we are working on today. The important thing we're working on today is getting all of the resources together to build myself. Why did I say it that way? It's such a weird way to say myself. But to build myself, the broom, the enchanted, what's it called? The enchantment table. I believe I should be able to drop inside unless the game just does not like that at all. Yes. In fact, I bet it's designed to be in here specifically. For a second, I thought that was a jetpack. Present house, greenhouse, mirror of introspection. Okay, so a pocket dimension in which crops and flowers from any season can be grown. That's useful. Comes pre-decorated, contains a pocket dimension that can be turned into a home. From a gift plant. Thing containing a pocket dimension that can be turned into a home. So we've got our tent already. I guess that's how they can install new wings to the house without needing to like change the shape of the houses. It's just a tent. Main mode of transportation for a certified alchemist, way faster than a broom. Requires a lot more moonstone than I have. It requires iron and it requires wood. But we can, in this moment at least, get our broom working again. So we can island hop better now. I suppose we could. Well, let's go and visit the blacksmith, or not the blacksmith, the carpenter, and see what it's going to take to get us a spirit farm. I would like to try my hand at spirit farming soon. Have you visited our hot springs yet? It restores your energy. I cannot explain it. It is wonderful. That didn't go as well as I would like it to. Live edge table, stone, wood, fiber, second floor, attic, basement, basements. Big spirit barn. Huge spirit barn, massive spirit barn. Hold up to 80 spirits. Okay, I'm missing wood, stone, and money to make the big spirit barn. Does that mean I can craft a regular spirit barn now? I don't have the ability to craft that in my inventory. North wing, west wing, east, second floor expanded, attic, basement, basement expanded, basement extra expanded, basement double extra expanded, basement triple extra expanded, big spirit barn, huge spirit barn, massive spirit barn. Okay, so in order to actually get my hands on a spirit barn, I guess I have to do a little bit more work. Oh, actually, no, didn't I have a quest that was going to get me a spirit barn? Yeah, I think so. I've tamed a spirit. I need to go speak with Zed. Owen's General Store is open. Come say hi and check out the range of farming goods. And hi, this is Asano. I heard you talk to everyone in town. Good job. If you're wondering why I was writing to you and not just saying this in person, it's because I think the mail service is really important and we don't use it enough. Okay, bye. XOXO. Where was I going? Oh, right, the research center, which is just over here. Spirits out there tend to gather in places that match their element type. But be careful, okay? There are islands out there with dangerous poison swamps and lava. I heard there are some islands with never-ending electrical storms. Please stay safe. Burn in spirit research. Oh, I get money from turning in research. Well, I got a lot of money because I got a lot of money just by completing a task. But still, 5,000 gold means I could technically start working towards getting that huge barn. You have the good work. All right. Well, I guess that should be what we work on next is working our way up to being able to get that barn. I can't help but feel like somebody was going to offer me a barn, though. I just can't remember who. Wait for a letter from Zed is the next thing we need to do. Spring Seed Seeker. Can't really do anything with that right now. So iron ingots. I can get some iron ingots together. Can't remember how many more I was already crafting, but I could easily get a couple more and sell them to the smithy. I think there's still some iron in this old mine of mine. Let's see here. How are you cooking right now? I'll definitely be able to produce enough iron by the end of the day. No problem. Or by the end of, you know, whatever's cooking in there right now gets done cooking. Wait till tomorrow to harvest the rest of this stuff, and then I can fill in this last gap. And then I'll have a perfect little farm zone. Until then, we might want to go ahead and start work on trying to collect enough wood and stone to make that huge barn. I can't remember if I'm actually going to get my hands on the correct type of barn, so we might as well work on dealing with it otherwise. It is nice that we've got, I think it's, each of those dungeons that we've cleared has only increased my my energy by 10 each, but I have a feeling there are a lot of dungeons to clear in this game. Rather than having a bunch of, rather than having one mine that goes straight down, it looks like the whole point is to explore a bunch of islands outside of this one. Which we'll probably be doing a little bit more of here in a bit. Let's see here. Where are we at on wood? We're at 92 out of 150. So, not quite there. But, you know, we're chopping away at it. It's a shame my little friends don't actually, like, help me with things like farming. That would be really nice. Still not sure how I feel about that little dude appearing inside my house whenever he wants. Doesn't even pay rent. Here off my little island here. It would actually be really fun to have the house out here on this little island. Since they let you place it wherever you want, it is more like a traditional, like, crafting survival game in that aspect. Probably going to, since I've got a little extra money on me, it's the 8th of spring. So I might want to try and buy some more plants when I get the chance. But as of right now, I don't see myself buying a whole lot more plant-wise, just because, one, I don't know how much money I can make off of it. Maybe it turns out that I actually need to spend a lot more time farming. But I think the big thing is making sure that I've got the plants that actually benefit my my stuff. Woof. Feeling a little tired. Okay. I think that might be a good time. Oh, hold on. We didn't even check our iron. We've got all the iron we need to sell. We'll just sell it first thing in the morning. We do have to sell it directly to the smithy, I believe. There are 30 dungeons. Okay. And 93 total spirits. I wonder if the spirits evolve or if they're just the way they are forever. Oh, is this our letter from Zed? Hi, Alchemist. Zed here. I was just checking over the research and you turned in and you've already discovered 10 spirits. This is fantastic news for my research. As thank you, here's a gift that may help you with your spirit hunting. These spirit lenses let you see a spirit's level above their head. Have fun. If you have time, come to the Science Center and I'll give you another research task. I guess I'm just under the effects of that at all times now. If that's the case, that would be nice. Okay, and with that, we can now... Is there a way for me to unho that particular property line? Yeah, usually the hammer does it. That's classic Harvest Moon. Okay. So task 1 today is going to be to sell our... Going to be to sell all of our iron. We have more here. Oh, yeah, here we go. I did get the Spirit Barn info then. Oh, let's see here. How do I use that, though? Stove, cookbook, prep station, anvil, spirit brush, stone fence, stone path. Have the ability to do any of those, though. Do I just have to go to... Oh, hello. It's been a while since I've seen you, Jana. Lena? Oh, you're not Lena. She's kind of hard to get along with. Hello, Sono? Do you just wander around all day? I'd love that. Whoa, that was awful. Nice to have a new blood like you in town. I know, it spices things up. Not to mention widening the dating pool. See you around. Well, I guess, yeah, it is like 8 o'clock. She's probably not, probably can't sell to her right now because it's too early in the morning. If that's the case, then we should just crank out some more wood, I think. That'll be our best bet for now. I think we're probably actually going to be fine on building that barn. But the small barn. But we've got a lot of money and we've got enough, we might be able to gather up enough resources within the next couple of days to build the huge barn instead. But we'll double check. We're going to sell the iron and then we're going to go to the, we'll sell the iron. We're going to go to the carpenter and we're going to double check and see if he offers the regular barn now. Oh, you know what would actually help me right now would be to have my stone in the inventory, like the slot. There we go. That's what I mean. Because now I can tell when I have collected all of my stone. I don't want to get up to 100 just so I can have 100 and 100. Though I could be killing two birds with one stone if I was mining ore underground. Because even the ore rocks drop stone as well as the ore. I think they take a couple more swings, but they're still worth it. That new illumination skill is really coming in handy. Have you seen just how bigger my my light orb is? Light radius, I should say. We got our 100 stone, but while I'm in here, I'm just going to go ahead and pick up this copper. The shops should be open by now. That's Nosh. Big Nosh. Alright, we have enough resources. Well, I actually don't know because we don't know what the recipe for the basic barn is. But I'm going to hope that 100 is going to be enough for what we need. So step 1 is go to the smith and pick up, or rather sell some iron ingots to her. Oh. Opens at 7 tomorrow. Okay, so she's just not open at all on Tuesdays, in which case we head straight to the carpenter. Lena tells me that scythe of yours can be used to harvest seeds. What a useful little tool. Perhaps I shall make myself one. First off, go ahead and talk you up. And then we can go to the shop. Kitchen island. Oh. They mean like the actual island that you would have in a kitchen to like put items on. This is not, in fact, a floating island like what we're currently living on, entirely made of kitchen. Okay, so once again, we have access to the big spirit barn, but I don't see the regular spirit barn. Let me double check. I think I can double check the mailbox and see. Maybe I just didn't read the whole thing correctly. Alchemist. Hello, Alchemist Zed here. It occurred to me that you might not have enough room for all your spirits. So guess what? I made room at the Science Center. It turns out that using proprietary technology I just invented, you can turn spirits into a sort of compressed space-saving goop. And it doesn't even hurt them. Unfortunately, I can't let you know about the process because it's not patented yet. Can't just give away my cool research. Anyway, if you manage to catch more spirits than you can fit in your barn, just send them to me. You can pick them up whenever you like. Let's see here. Here we go. Thank you for taming a spirit for me to study. Turns out that a spirit's level correlates to microscopic biological changes in its body, which, well, I won't bore you with the details, but it's all very cool and interesting. I asked Paolo to draw up some blueprints for a spirit barn that you can use. It's a place to keep and raise your spirits, so you can tame more than 3 of them. You'll also be able to craft spirit nests and stalls to hatch them and feed them. You can find the recipes in your Moonstone Enchanter. Ah, see. It would help if I read just a little bit further. That's my own fault. Well, then we probably have everything we need to make the current barn. Let's see here. Yeah, spirit barn. Oh, I need a moonstone ingot to make a spirit barn. I'll craft a couple of nests and a stall. I still have more than enough, and I was right. It was 100 and 100 we needed. I don't have any moonstone right now, huh? Suppose the fastest way to fix that, I think, is technically to go to different islands and check out their stuff. I don't actually want the balloon here. I want the broom here. Whee! I can have a lot of control over my flight now. Nice. I think this is the same island. Oh, it's slightly different island. While we're here, we can pick up this tag. Upgrade a card. Feed to remove a card from their deck. I think I might actually have too many cards for some of these characters. A cleanse might not be a terrible idea at this point. We already cleared the dungeon on this island. We could still look around and see if there's anything else of value here. You're new. A little cool slime. Oh, I love him. Let's try to pick him up. Got him in one. Move him to the science center because I don't have a spirit barn yet. Oh. We've already exhausted that island, so let's move on to a different one, see if we can find anything else out here. Yeah, I'm about to run out of energy. I sure hope I find an island, but yeah, there's one right here. Oh, this is a big electric island. I don't like that. That definitely was an island that was going to shock me if I had stayed on it any longer. Ooh, there's another island just to our right as well. Check that out real quick. I do like the exploration of just sort of flying around and seeing what there is out here. I actually might, really quick, try to scythe this and pick up some stuff. Little monsters out on this island. But it is getting late. Does this island have a dungeon? It definitely looks like it would. I haven't seen one yet. Let's go ahead and fight this guy. We've already got one, so we can just kill this. Okay, start with a bash. Focus doesn't actually do me any good here, so we're just going to attack. Fallen foe won't do me any good either, but that's fine. Here we go. Let's get these bashes in here. Let's reconsider, and let's pick up focus again. And this turn we'll fallen foe. Okay. Not quite what I wanted, but you know, it's fine. If we were fighting multiple enemies, that would have worked out well for us because we would have been able to clear the fight, or clear that enemy and pick up a little extra. Okay, so there's a shrine on this island, but it doesn't look like there's a grab another cleanse tag here, and then we'll get into a fight. I don't have anything in the discard pile, so that doesn't help me here. Fancy spin. Yeah, we'll go ahead and fancy spin. Let's actually get rid of that hindsight card. And then we can bash for 1. We can reconsider. We can pick up that bash again for next turn. And then we'll go ahead and charge. Bash for 2. Follow through. Follow through again. And I've wasted my turn. Just didn't have any abilities to use there. That was great. Tackle plus, do a lot of damage, and final tackle. And we're done. Very simple. Okay, it's getting very dark, and I have exhausted what this island can give me. We are going to warp whistle home. Hello. Can I speak with you? Hello? There we go. I like your house. It's cute. And what do you have to say, Ophelia? Be careful on the more dangerous islands out there. We are quite far from the nearest emergency doctor. Hooray. Love it when I can get all 3 cats to succeed. All right. Well, we will go ahead and sleep for now. And ooh, that's right, we did discover another spirit on that last little journey. We found the cool slime. But I think we're going to go ahead and save. Save to this slot. Because that is going to be where we go ahead and end out our episode today. Thank you, everybody, for coming out and watching. Once again, I have been Casey. This is the Cozy Cabin. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful night's rest. And, as always, stay cozy.